You know why you feel behind at your age? Because you're being a dumb piece of...
What is a dumb piece of... I've never heard that before. We are going to be reacting to finance TikTok videos. The good, the bad, the ugly. And I need your help. Should I go easy on the people? Should I go medium? Should I just obliterate them? How are we feeling on that scale? Medium mode, no personal insults, but everything else is fair game.
What industry did you decide to pursue a career in?
I pursued my career in finance. The money is in the money business.
Did you go to college?
I went to junior college. College is not necessary.
We love community college. Don't sleep on community college, right?
It's not necessary.
No, you get to school a lot. You have a real dream.
Yes, sir.
There's a shortcut to them.
There's no shortcut.
Yes, it is.
Yeah?
Shortcut's mentorship. In life, you need a mentor.
What has been the most amount of money that you've ever made in a single year?
I write $650,000 in 1 year.
And that's more than 99% of people will ever make in a single year.
Yeah.
What was the one thing that you did differently from 99% of other people that enabled you to make well over $500,000 in a single year?
Well, I learned how to do this. Pick that up. Now put it down. Now put your hands in your pants pocket. Now pick it up. You don't get rich with your hands in your back. Get rich with your ideas. Thought rules the world. Like this universe, like an atom, I'm small. I can hold a whole universe in one thought. Power is in your mind, not in your hand. Work like you have no hand.
Have you ever been broke before?
I was real broke. I also broke, couldn't afford a free stamp. But see, you can fix broke, you can't fix poverty. Poverty is a mindset. The most powerful thing on this planet is a made-up mind. There is nothing more powerful than that. You can make your mind up, I don't want to live that way, and you can change your life on a dime.
There are some good points in here. A lot of it's just like, for lack of a better term, bullshit. Interesting analogies.
Money is in the money business.
The money's in the money business? I mean, sure, but you can make a lot of money in technology, right? You can make a lot of money in social media. It's not the only way to make a lot of money.
Did you go to college?
I went to junior college. College is not necessary.
College is not necessary. It depends. If you want to be a doctor, do you have to go to college? Yes, you have to go to medical school and you have to pass some tests, and it's really, really hard. College is necessary for certain things. If you want to get into sales, college is not necessary. In a lot of cases, it helps. Sounds like he said a lot without saying anything. Yes. Only thing I think he made a good point is a set mindset is a powerful thing. Agreed.
I write $650,000 in 1 year.
I'm curious if that's just gross. Because you know, some people say, oh, I made $500,000 in revenue. It's like, okay, but what's net? What's net look like?
You can fix broke, you can't fix poverty. Poverty is a mindset. The most powerful thing on this planet is a made-up mind.
Poverty is more than just a mindset, obviously, right? Some people are born into horrible situations. They start life with the disadvantage, right, compared to a lot of other people. So poverty is both a mindset and reality for a lot of people. Sounds like he likes yapping, yeah. But you know, this guy has a good mindset, it sounds like. So there you go.
What would you tell a 20-year-old who wants to become a millionaire? They ask you, Barbara, what's the fastest way to become a millionaire?
I'd say take the money out of the equation and focus on one thing only. Try to find something you do very, very well. And then practice the hell out of it until you become very, very, very good at it. And then you don't have competition. You're going to be the top of your heap, whatever that heap is. And money automatically comes with being the top.
Yes. Again, what is the common denominator on like almost all these videos? How old is Barbara? I don't know. Doesn't matter. It does matter because we can see how long it took her. Skills, man. It always comes back to skills. Isn't that funny? And I like what she said. She said, take money out of the equation, focus on getting really good at something, and the money will come. That's how it worked for me too. Knight wants to know how old she is. She's 75 years old, which is also interesting because if we want to build wealth, it takes time, right? That was a good one.
What was the worst financial decision that you made throughout your career?
Oh man, getting married, man. Getting married, man. My divorce wiped me out. Marriage is a business. I didn't look at it like that. I'm being honest. Wiped me out, had to start over from scratch. But the beauty of it is once you have it in you internally to build, you have the dog in you, the fight in you, doesn't matter. You'll always rebuild. It's not about losing it. Anybody listening, it's not about losing it. What it's really about is this. It's about recovery time. See, if you lose it at 20, you're probably in your early 20s, mid-20s. It's okay. You have recovery time. You're young. I'm 45. I'll be 46 in 2 months. If you lose it in your 40s, your mid-30s, terrible. Also, they say you are the sum total of the 5 people you hang around with. A lot of times people try to use socializing for networking. You're really not networking. You just want to be social. Anytime you interact with someone, you must always ask yourself, what are we exchanging? Now, real quick before we go, last thing, the universe teaches us this. What do you do every day? We breathe, we inhale, and we exhale. You take in the oxygen, and you give out the carbon dioxide, right? And the trees, your environment, takes in the dioxide and gives you back oxygen. So there's a bartering between you and the universe, the ecosystem. Inhale, exhale. With everything in life, you got to apply that science to your life. Like, what is the exchange here? The people you interact with, what are they? What's the bartering? What are they? Are they an asset? Is it a liability? What are we exchanging here?
The first thing that caught my attention was...
If you lose it at 20, it's okay. You have recovery time.
Part of this I don't agree with. So like a lot of people in chat asking me, hey, I'm young, I got some money, I want to go effectively gamble it. I want to go throw it in some meme stock, throw it in some cryptocurrency. high risk, high reward. I could lose all of it, but I'm young, I can recover. Yes, it's true, you can probably recover, but you're diminishing your wealth building capabilities with that mentality. Because the best thing you have on your side when it comes to investing is time, dude. So if you're young, time is your best friend. So even if you're in your 20s, I wouldn't adopt that kind of mindset. Just because you're young doesn't mean it's more appropriate to gamble, whether it's actual gambling at a casino or with investments. The next thing you talked about that really grinds my gears.
Anytime you interact with someone, you must always ask yourself, what are we exchanging?
Viewing every relationship as in this case, what monetary transaction. The best way to network is to just go and be genuine and go make friends. You can go make friends in college, and you don't know this, but you're actually building a network. It's not your primary goal, but you're just making friends, right? But those friends will become your network. You go and you get a job, you make friends with your coworkers, other coworkers. Those friends are your network. So I don't know if I'd approach it like that. It is cold. That's okay. Yes, thank you. It's cold. It's very cold. Now, if you're gonna go and hire someone from Fiverr, for example, yeah, that's gonna be a business transaction. You don't have to be their friend, and that's also fine.
Are they an asset? Is it a liability? What are we exchanging here?
Are you guys an asset or a liability to me? I need to know. If you're not an asset, I'm banning every single one of you. Comment asset or liability, and we'll get the ban hammer pulled out and going.
This must have been a good month. $9,000. And at 20?
I feel
How's
so
that?
behind in life.
You make so much fucking money. You know why you feel behind at your age? Because you're being a dumb piece of...
What is a dumb piece of... I've never heard that before. A dumb piece of...
No, but
2 Jaguars at 19 and 20?
Oh my gosh. 2 Jaguars?
That's stupid. I need you to recognize.
I understand
don't
it's
want to be
stupid,
mean.
but-
Okay, then get rid of
I don't want to be mean. As you called her a dumb piece of...
no, never.
Why?
I will have a Jaguar until the day I die.
You got it at 9%, which is a interest rate anyway.
9% interest rate. Hold on. Pause that. Most popular Jaguar car. 57,000. We'll go with $50,000. Okay. $50,000 car at a 9% interest rate. Whew. Let's assume it's a, I don't know, 4-year term. Maybe it's longer. Not sure. Down payment is going to be, hopefully she put 20% down. Doesn't seem like she did, but you know, 10,000 at a 9% interest rate for this $40,000 loan for this car. You're paying $7,700 in interest. Let's say she put a $5,000 down payment. $8,700 interest, man. I wish I knew this when I was younger. I leased a car like an idiot. I financed multiple cars when I could have paid cash. I did not know how interest worked. I just thought you have a monthly payment, and that's the money that you borrowed, and you're just paying it back. That's not how it works, right? You're paying principal, which is the money that you borrowed, less interest. I wish I knew that, but you guys know, so you won't make that mistake, right? Right?
I know, interest rates suck right now.
Yeah, so maybe we don't get Jaguars at 20.
What would be cheaper than that? My Kia was more.
What would be cheaper than a Jaguar? A 2010 Honda Civic, 87,000 miles. It's less than 10 grand. 88,000 miles, 2013, $8,000. There are plenty of options for cheaper cars. Ugly AF, it's okay. No one cares, man. Get you to point A to point B. And once you have the money, then yeah, go buy whatever car you want.
Would it be cheaper than it? What would be cheaper than it?
Here we go.
A $10,000 car. A $10,000 car that, guess what, would not be luxurious in any way. It would
No.
get you... Stop.
I would
I'm
never.
answering your question.
Okay.
It would be a car that would get you from
Point
point
A
A to point B safely for a couple years while you got your mess out of the way, started contributing and catching up on retirement, paid for school, paid off your collections, and then you get your car because you like to make a lot of money at your age, but you're not doing it
It
right.
makes sense.
Shh.
Did we just literally repeat what you just said? We just did, huh? Great minds, huh?
You're around with your age. That's the car that you should have. You're 20. You don't need a Jaguar. You don't need a second Jaguar.
The second Jaguar is the crazy part. I understand people buy an expensive car they can't afford, but 2 of them? Jeez.
Never show the IRS that I'm making any money.
Okay.
When you get your first job and you're making 200 grand, your goal is to get that 200 grand to 11,000 bucks.
How do you do that?
Your taxes on this is going to be 1,100.
Right.
I want to spend $189,000 on goods and services that could help me make more money next year because I'm never paying the IRS. Let's say I made 200 grand and I could keep 189,000. I'm going to take that and go buy a $400,000 piece of real estate.
Here we
It'll
go.
give me $189,000 depreciation, and now I only pay taxes on 11,000.
So how do we get the money for the down payment?
You got a job with me, 200 grand a year.
Oh, okay. We found the secret, guys. We found the secret. You ready? Just get a $200,000 job with your father. Boom. You can buy an investment property, get some tax deductions, get some, what do they call it? Bonus depreciation, get some cost segregation analysis. That's it. That's all you guys got to do. And you're done. So what he's talking about here is getting enough deductions to offset your income. And we did a deep dive on this plenty of times, right? I think we did it with Arthur Morgan from Red Dead. We just got a nice little tax break from the IRS.
I'm never paying the IRS.
I'm never paying the IRS. Not really realistic for most people, right? This one's easy. I always got a bad feeling when I'm watching Grant Cardone's videos. The thing is, Grant is an excellent salesperson. He's very, very good at sales. And what did we talk about earlier about skills? If you're really good at it, you'll make a lot of money.